Being intimate doesn't mean sex. But that moment, when he presses his lips against you for the first time, and you just stand there, wondering. Your hands around my waist, dancing together, close to each other's chest. Song is romantic, feelings are authentic. Your eyes staring at my lips, so that we can end up with a kiss. Both were physically mute, and kiss became their first word. If I had to choose between breathing and loving you, I would use my last breath to tell you I love you. If a girl lets you dive deep in her, it doesn't mean she loves you. It means she finds you intimate enough to guide her through dark times, or make her shine a bit vibrant. Intimacy is the deep connection where your souls and skins are one distance. Age, silence, and the like fails to ravage. You're always the first and the last thing on this heart of mine. No matter where I go or what I do, I'm thinking of you. My love for you is past the mind, beyond my heart, and into my soul. I became an author when I scribbled her naked back with my fingers, and she portrayed her understanding on my lips. For you see, each day I love you more. Today, more than yesterday, and less than tomorrow. An intimate game of love starts in kiss and ends in bliss. The real lover is the man who can thrill you by kissing your forehead, or smiling into your eyes, or just staring into space. The best love is the kind that awakens the soul and makes us reach for more. That plants the fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds. And that's what you've given me. That's what I'd hoped to give you forever. To love is nothing. To be loved is something. But to love and be loved, that's everything. I swear, I couldn't love you more than I do right now. And yet I know I will tomorrow. I would rather spend one lifetime with you than face all the ages of this world alone. I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. Then I saw that you were not perfect, and I loved you even more. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep, because reality is finally better than your dreams. But we loved with a love that was more than love. There is always some madness in love, but there is also always some reason in madness. And let us always meet each other with a smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. Communication leads to community, that is, to understanding, intimacy, and mutual valuing. Those who have never known the deep intimacy and the intense companionship of mutual love have missed the best thing that life has to give. Spirituality is not a formula. It is not a test. It is a relationship. Spirituality is not about competency. It is about intimacy. Spirituality is not about perfection. It is about connection. The way of the spiritual life begins where we are now, in the mess of our lives. If you find someone you love in your life, then hang on to that love. Love is of all passions the strongest, for it attacks simultaneously the head, the heart, and the senses. I like not only to be loved, but also to be told I am loved. The opposite of loneliness is not togetherness, it's intimacy. Love is a force more formidable than any other. It is invisible, it cannot be seen or measured, yet it is powerful enough to transform you in a moment and offer you more joy than any material possession could. Love is not only something you feel, it is something you do.